Oh my God, bro. Lost money because of me. Shit, I barely told you guys bet the house on Buck, didn't I? I just said I'm rocking with my mans, but I didn't say bet the fucking house, homie. I might have. I might have. I might have. It's so funny, everybody coming in here for the Buckley thing. I know it's I don't blame you guys at all. But it's like, I mean, you guys constantly grill me for getting things wrong when like I've been super spot on for like months on end. No one want to give me credit. No one want to give me credit for calling Strickland would beat Khamzat months ago. No one want to give me credit on that one. I know I hyped up Buck the most. But I'm just saying, like, no hardcores want to give me any credit. I mean, we went with Van, we went with Strickland, we went with Volkov last night. All three hit. Who the fuck was picking Van? Who the fuck was picking Strickland? You know what I mean? Me. I know Buckley lost, but that's my man's. We riding with him no matter what. But um, I've been cooking. For the record, I've been cooking. A lot of you guys want to come in here and roast me. It's totally fine. I don't mind it. But just know, I've been fucking cooking, whether you guys want to acknowledge it or not. I guess I might have to. But again, like I said, I'm just popping my shit. It's not a big deal. I don't take it too offensively. So Sean Baller, okay, real quick, what's popping, Otto? Good to see you, homie. You were a bit early, but thanks for coming in. That's my bad. That's my bad. You know me though. I'm just a late motherfucker. Bloodhound says Corona's finest, Deshaun Strickland gets it done. Yeah, shout out the IE. Shout out the IE, Bloodhound. And shout out Strickland, man. Shout out Strickland. Otto says, well, I was here, so I'll be back later. I hope you're back on till then. Yeah, I'll be on for about an hour and a half. Okay, so Sean says, I told you if the Sean that beat Leon shows up, it's late for Buckley, and I lost money because of you, by the way. Well, shit, at least you believed in me and you bet on Buckley anyway. I gotta give you credit for that. And then Sean Baller says, what's your comment, bro? Be straight up, break down the fight as an MMA creator. I mean, okay, my comment, Sean Baller, you want my comment, my official comment for Joaquin Buckley? Is that what everybody's coming in for? My official comment for Joaquin Buckley's loss to Brady. Here's my official comment for Joaquin's loss to Brady. Number one, I'll start it off by saying, it's catastrophic. It's a bad loss. And this is why I was adamant that Joaquin really shouldn't fight a guy like Buckley. Or sorry, Joaquin really shouldn't fight a guy like Brady. I would have been more than okay with him turning down Brady because look at how bad you guys are on him with this loss. I mean, this is why I never wanted him to fight Brady in the first place. Go back to our interviews. I asked him several times. I'm like, dude, do you really want to fight Brady? I kept giving him an opportunity to be like, I wouldn't fight Brady. I kept giving him that opportunity. Joaquin would always say, why not? Why not? I'm down. So okay, fine. But this is what I meant now. This is why I never want him to fight Brady. Because like he would have been better off losing to anybody else but Brady. Brady is the worst person to lose to in the division. If anyone's still not following, this is why Nate Diaz is so picky about his fights. Nate Diaz doesn't even want to fight Conor McGregor while he's down bad, because there's a risk that there's always running the risk that you could lose. And why the fuck would he ever want to put himself in a position to potentially lose to the most down bad McGregor we've ever seen? So that's what I got to say about that. Joaquin, he shouldn't have taken that Brady fight. He shouldn't have taken that Brady fight to some degree. In hindsight, I'm going to say that. You were dissing Brady. You were also shitting on Brady all week. Stop acting smart. It's still fuck Brady, Sean Baller. That performance was dog shit by Brady. Okay, fine, 30-25. Okay, homie landed 190 strikes on the ground. 189 of them were fucking donkey punches. Barely doing shit. I mean, what do you want me to say about that, Sean Baller? You really gonna come in here and flex a Sean Brady win? Listen, like I said last night, the only reason why you guys are even hyped about this or even bigging up Brady in the first place is because of Joaquin being in that fight and hyping it up, and also because of me hyping it up to you guys. If it wasn't for Joaquin hyping up the fight, increasing the stakes, if it wasn't for me hyping it up, increasing the stakes, nobody would have sat there and watched that WrestleFest. Absolutely nobody. Didn't get a finish. Didn't even get close to subbing nothing. I'm keeping it a buck though, but you guys want me to conform to your opinion, and it's like I ain't conforming to your opinion, you know? In fact, I think you guys are like getting it twisted, glazing up Brady just because of being on the opposite side of me, which is fine. But I mean, why don't you guys just stand on your own morals instead of like, moving back and forth between like creators and their takes? That's why you guys tune into me though, because I don't do that shit, right? I don't do that shit. The whole world could be against me. If I believe something, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it and I'm going to stand on it till the end of time, So, I mean, that's that. I would also add, since we just all want to talk about the Joaquin Buckley loss, I really didn't even plan on coming on here to talk about that, but it's fine. It's fine. But since we're on that, I mean, Joaquin needs to address the grappling holes now. He's been on record saying, like, I'm good in the grappling. I don't need, this extra work for a guy like Sean Brady. I'm better than Brady. If I got a better wrestler that I was facing, I would bring in different training partners, but Brady ain't shit. So, I mean, we got to keep it a buck and say that Joaquin, he was wrong about that. And he needs to address that hole now. He can't keep going by saying, I got good takedown defense and I don't need to really work on it that much, right? He needs to work on it a bit more. That's what I would say, honestly. The other thing though that Sean Baller just brought up, 11 months, dog. So that's the other thing. Joaquin been out for 11 months, Bro been out for 11 months, but everybody loves to just like pile on him. So I'll be the one to say it. 11 months out of the cage, stepping in against a top contender. I mean, yeah, he lost. 11 months out the cage, though. Let's get some activity going. 11 months out the cage. Everyone loves to throw up the ring rust excuse. Oh, was it ring rust? Maybe. Buckley got dominated, Perry. Let it go. I mean, what do you want me to, what? Have I made any excuses? I'm pretty sure I haven't made any excuses, but you guys just want to keep saying let it go just to feel self-righteous or something? Mr. Perfecto? You know what I mean? Let what go? What's good, bro? Close fight, but I had it 48-47 Strickland. Yeah, me too, Scott. Me too. Arguably 49-46 Strickland. Buckley didn't improve from Usman, though. You glazing buck, though. He's mid, dog. I mean, okay. All right. This is why he should have never fought Brady, because all this stuff is happening right now. But let him lose an exciting fight to Carlos Prates, Michael Morales, a straight bloodbath, a straight war. Everyone's saying something different. This is why he should have never fought Brady. What do you want me to say? Mr. Do Nothing for ya. Perfecto says Buckley needs to be removed from the UFC. Honestly, Perfecto, don't be goofy, homie. Don't be goofy, homie. Space Kid, you seen the video of Buck saying he didn't work on grappling for the fight? I mean, yeah, it's obviously sarcasm, but I mean, yeah, I did see it. It's gonna bite him in the ass. It's obviously sarcasm for those, fun killers out there. Lots of fun killers in the MMA community. Even you guys trying to like hop on my ass about it. I mean, it's fine. We can keep doing it. We'll just see where it goes. But it's like bunch of fun killers, bro. Bunch of fun killers. New coaches and shit. Where was his brick brother? They're not really new coaches, but Buckley is too proud of a person. He was acting like Strickland didn't do him bad in the gym. Scott says Josh Van showed a lot of heart. I look forward to rematch with Pantoja. I'm never betting on him. This was his last grappling test. He's a gatekeeper from now. Him and JDM. Okay. We still ride with Buck. Everyone has off nights. Shout out James Steele. Space Kid with the broken heart. It's like, can we, I mean, like, there's no, I mean, I gave you guys my breakdown of the Joaquin thing, but the way you guys go about it is kind of weird to me. Kind of weird to me. You don't be goofy, homie. I mean, maybe the way I shit talk Brady could be a little bit goofy at times, but honestly, I think I keep it a buck. You know, I think that it's pretty honest when I say Brady. Yeah, Brady beat Joaquin. Brady beat Joaquin. But so what? Like that's something we write home to mom about. Like that's supposed to be some like flexing performance. Like you guys all flexing it in my face. It's like okay, you know. So actually, I don't really think that's goofy, you know. But Perfecto saying shit like cut him from the UFC. I mean, he probably is joking. He probably is joking. But when I read it through this, it's hard to tell the context. You're tripping. Check yourself, my guy. Your boy Buckley can't grapple in the UFC. Bro, what? Maybe I'm just like clueless. Maybe I'm a narcissist. Who knows? But it's like you're tripping. Check yourself, my guy. Check what, bro? What don't you like? That I'm supposed I just want to know. Like you guys think I should like that Sean Brady performance? I want to know because I've actually like criticized Joaquin. You know, to some degree I've criticized it. You know, I said it's on him. It's on him. Then I say at the same time, but don't get it twisted. That fight was shit from Brady. Like it ain't nothing to flex. So I just want to know like what am I tripping about? I love Buck, bro. Don't get me wrong, but he's mid, dog. That's a buck. 30-25, dog? Question mark. Check yourself. Brady dominate him, dude. Your boy can't grapple in the UFC. He needs to. It's like, what the hell? I don't even understand this shit. Did you talk to Buck after? Nah. I mean, what do you want me to do? Fucking call him and bother him? I'm not joking. LOL. He needs to go. Oh well, then yeah. You definitely goofy then, Perfecto. Then you definitely being goofy. If you were joking, it wouldn't be that goofy. But if you're actually serious, and it's just like, oh my gosh, bro. Kind of a goofy opinion. It would be just as goofy as if I was being serious by saying that I'm going to go jump Sean Brady. Obviously, I'm not being serious. It's a joke, you know? But if you actually, you know, Joaquin needs to go because he lost to Sean Brady. Again, this is why he should have never fought Sean Brady, though, if you guys aren't picking up what I'm putting down. Nah, you called me goofy. I'm saying you're tripping for that. Well, I just doubled down on it, Perfecto. Yeah, you were just joking. Shout out to Otto. Finally, you're on. I don't know if you read my chats earlier because I was in the chat earlier. I read your chats, Otto. I got you, homie. The switch up is wild. Sean Baller says, you and Buck were shitting on someone that doesn't express, even use social media and humbled y'all and made a promo about you after. That's fine. That's pretty much true. That's pretty much true. Perfecto chill, homie, sounding like a Monday morning quarterback. I mean, yeah, Perfecto. I mean, what do you want me to say? You know, what do you want me to say? But honestly, like the Joaquin topic is really annoying me. to be honest with you guys. It's just like there's no substance to it. Like it's just like a bunch of like it's a bunch of hating. It's kind of weird, you know. To be honest, if Joaquin would have beat Brady, like you think I would have come on here and just like been piling on Brady? I honestly wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. I would have just like probably moved on. Anyway. Um Eat it, bro, it'll pass. No, it's all good. Well, I'm not joking. He is. I know you're not joking. And I already told you my opinion. I think it's a goofy thought that you think he is not UFC level. MMA Joey is going through it too. Um Space Kid was asking why I'm on early. Cause I got some plans this evening. I'm a loyal street soldier, bro, but I gotta keep well, yeah, perfecto. You don't need to say that every fucking time, homie. You know what I mean? It's always the loyal street soldiers that fucking, you know, talk some of the most spicy shit. You know what I mean? It's always the ones who got to let me know they're a loyal street soldier who also talk the most spicy shit. You know what I mean? Space Kid, a super loyal street soldier, homie. James Steele, a super loyal street soldier. You know what I mean? Jew, Otto, Perfecto. The list goes on. You're about one of the only loyal street soldiers who always got to let us know that it's all love and that you're still a loyal street soldier. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Perfecto? Like it's all good, homie. It's all good, but I mean, yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said, you know. I think it goes without saying. It's all respect. It's just opinions, my boy. Yeah, I know, homie. I see, you know, perfecto. There's been a few of you in the chat. You know what I mean? There's been a few of you in the chat that's come by. I seen you a couple times, perfecto. It's cool, perfecto, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Why is it always the people who like I don't want to be so in my feels, but I'm being my feels because I just don't give a fuck. The people who be like, you know, especially disagreeing with me so heavy, like so spicily disagreeing with me. Like there's a way to do it, I guess, but it's like you coming at me aggressive. I thought we were boys. You know what I mean? In a way, it's like Space Kid disagree with me often. Jew disagree with me often. They never come at me fucking aggressive and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. And then to cherry that on top, it's like Space Kid, Jew, all the homies, they never feel the need to tell me that they still a street soldier because they didn't say no super fucking, you know, trying to get at me shit. I just be too real. It's like, okay. Um he is UFC level, even top 10, but not championship material. Okay. What do you think about the main event saying it was robbery? I don't think it's robbery, Space Kid. I think that Sean won arguably 4 rounds. He clearly won 3. And yeah, that's what I would say, Space Kid. But it's like these guys are like kind of killing my vibe, bro. I actually came on here in a good mood to chop it up, and then it's like I'm just getting like bad vibes, bro. It's like why the fuck would I come on here just for your guys' badass vibes? You know what I mean? Anyone fucking feel me? Like I came on here live trying to come kick it, and it's like you guys in your fucking stupid ass passive aggressive ways. Not all of you. Mostly fucking Perfecto pissing me off right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna fucking lie. It's like I'll come out with a colorful ass thought, right? I'll come out with like a colorful ass thought, and the perfecto's like, Buckley sucks. He doesn't belong in the UFC. It's like, oh my god. And they'll say something else thoughtful and colorful, and you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, he sucks. He doesn't belong in the. It's like, oh my god, bro, shut the fuck up. Honestly, get a new line already. We already been through this, and you're wrong on top of that. Perfecto apologizing for coming across aggressive. It's all good, homie. Bro, I'm dying out here in AZ. It's hot today, my boy. Tux still a street soldier. Tux was saying something about the fight last night. I don't know how you guys are gonna save me. I feel like I'm I actually feel like I'm not in the best mood. I'm gonna be real. I'm not like mad or anything, but I just feel exhausted already. Like I feel exhausted. Like you guys already exhausted me. Why the fuck would you do that? Space Kid says, "Oh man, really?" Yeah, it's like, bro, you guys fucking exhausted me with all your fucking negativity. Like, why would you do that? Like, I just come on here, I have fun, we shoot the shit, and then we gotta have an extra serious person like Perfecto who like needs to keep his real card in the stream. Like, fuck your real card, homie. Get lost with it. Like, we don't give a fuck about your real card. Vibes are chopped tonight. It's like, bro, I'm about to get off this bitch in like fucking quick and early. 18 minutes. See you guys later. All your serious fucking bitch asses, I'll see you guys later. You know what I mean? All the serious fucking people. Enjoy fucking sitting there with no content then. I had to cook you like fried potato. Honestly, Sean Baller, I got no problem with you. It's just like, I mean, you know, I just prefer to have real conversations, not some like fucking gaslighting me over fucking excitement for a fucking fight. Like, oh my gosh, bro. And we spent hours on it last night. I come on here. It's the first thing you guys want to talk about. Sean Baller, you are to blame for that, but I'm not mad about that. Good vibes. Time for a bong hit. You should do a watch party stream and bring homies from the chat on. Potentially, Scott. Perfecto gonna turn to ejecto real soon. AZ from South Phoenix. Perfecto is exaggerating. Perfecto doing more damage than the neighbor. Tuxedo telling Perfecto to get lost. Damn, it's like, yeah, I mean, shit. I appreciate you guys riding for me. You guys keep riding for me. You know, the real ones keep riding for me. Perfecto is AI2A. Nah, we fuck with Perfecto, says Space Kid. Air Javi says, Buck got that 15-minute prison cuddle. Nobody talked to me. See? Shout out to Javi. Nobody talked to me either, bro. Sorry to hear that, man, that you're not having a great time. Sorry you got rushed with all this drama. Broski, you're ignoring my comments and focusing on the negative LOL. Buck is world-class perfecto. Haha, nah, it's all good to me, y'all. Mid-fecto. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm enjoying it. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Scott got questions, and my bad, Scott. Like I said, that's why I pointed out that I'm in a bad mood right now, because it's like I see other chats, but I am only addressing the negative. I'm, you know, I'll keep it a buck with that. You should do a watch or I'm trying to catch up on Scott. Scott, you're just saying that it's hot in Arizona and stuff. That's why I didn't read it. Anyway, we still have to clown on MMA Joey. Ruby Z says, Perfect out here gloating. A Brady win. Castro, let's throw in that Michael Morales fight for the one time. You know what? It sounds like that's a fucking great idea. Ruby Z, that's a fucking great idea. For the one time. Hold on. Let's get the vibes correct again. Morales flatlining, dude. To my fucking eyes, bro. Okay. Reach just crazy. Tony says I'm smoking on that Perfecto. Yeah. I don't want to explain the whole Perfecto thing, but there's just like there's like a little bit to that. You know, I did explain it for the most part, but I mean, I mean, it's like I think Tony Sal wanted Brady to beat Joaquin. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like Tony Sal might have been rocking with Brady. But it's like Tony Sal, he not coming in every day fucking yelling at me for picking Joaquin. That's why I'm finally like fed up with Perfecto. It's like, bro, stop coming in here every day fucking yelling at me. Like, it ain't that serious, homie. And you a supporter of me. At least you should be. But clearly, I don't know anymore. Me and Perfecto are going to be in a full-on fucking beef in a minute. But honestly, I don't care anymore. Day after day of him fucking coming in here. I mean, what do you want me to do? Just fucking be soft about it the whole time and fucking, you know what I mean? Just take it? No, bro. I tried to keep my mouth shut. I tried to keep you as a viewer for as long as I could. But at this point in time, it's like, fuck, bro. If me talking my shit back is going to lose you as a viewer, then shit, I ain't even tripping. You know what I mean? I can't take it anymore. Tony Sell says, I thought it was a bad matchup, but I was still rooting for Buck. I got you. I got you. I thought this the energy you'd give AI. Bro, if you're gonna come in here and fucking talk shit to me, then anyone can get it, bro. Anyone can get it. Anyone coming in, fucking coming at me constantly. I mean, what the fuck do you expect? Hey, Perfecto, changing your name to Imperfecto. This stream is just coming about Perfecto. Oh my gosh. Neighbor's lucky this isn't a late stream, haha. Okay. I'm trying to fucking recenter myself. I mean, gosh, bro. We'll get recentered eventually because it's like, bro, we are back. We are back. The UFC is fun again. The Can Man, Space Kid, thank you. Thank you. You put the words, you filled in the blanks for me, homie. Okay, so, I mean, I'm just going to try to move past this the best I can, but just know that, like, I don't know, bro. I still feel irritation inside of my body to where, like, I don't know, just don't really feel like being open and happy and entertaining, but whatever. Let's give it a go. All right. Strickland beat Khamzat last night. And I mean, you know, I did call this. We were going back and forth a lot. We were. But I'm the one, right? Months ago, man. Months ago. Let's see this real quick. I put a thumbnail on it and everything. You know, since everyone always want to fucking come at me, hold my words against me and shit like that, you know? Okay, here it is. You know, Strickland 1 month ago. Sean Strickland will beat Khamzat Chimaev because of this. I called it. Oh, damn. And this was a day where my hair was looking absolutely cooked. Oh, my gosh. We can't even rewatch it. My hair was looking so cooked here. My hair was looking so cooked here. Oh, my gosh. I was looking cooked for a whole... Oh, my gosh, bro. What was up with my hair here? Just super overdue on a haircut. The same facial expression. These are like seasons. It's like every time I get a haircut, I'll get a new haircut or I'll get a new profile picture. Bro, Guru does the same shit. It's even worse. Go look at Guru. Guru's live streams. See, it's all... It's just his face. At least I put a little background for you guys. At least I put a little background. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, I did call Strickland way early. Like way early, I called that shit. And he beat Khamzat, man. He beat Khamzat. Good shit. Good shit. Was it a robbery? Nah, no robbery. Not at all. Strickland won the second, the third, arguably the fourth, and 100% the fifth. But 100% the second, third, and the fifth. Arguably the fourth, though. I don't know why people are saying that Khamzat got robbed and shit. I saw Arman came out with a statement, right? And I actually, it almost compelled me to comment. Just because it's like, oh, don't be vague, homie. Just say it. Just say it. Don't be vague. Just say it. And Arman, he posted this. He goes, we fought our hearts out tonight and everyone watching knows what really happened. Head up, champ. You will get your belt back soon. And I just wanted to ask him, you know, what really happened, Arman? What really happened? Because what really happened is Khamzat lost 2, 3, and 5, and arguably 4. You win fights by beating your opponent's ass, not laying on them. Yeah, I know. And you also don't win the fight by just walking forward. A lot of people have that twisted, and it's really damaging to the sport, in my opinion. DC is a big proponent of this. DC will not definitively say that just because you walk forward, it doesn't mean you're winning. He'll be like, oh, it's preference. You know, it's preference. Khamzat walking forward, Strickland jabbing him. It's preference. you could weigh any of the two equally. It comes down to preference. No, bro. No, bro, not at all. There's preferential treatment off putting in work, landing, hitting, and not getting hit. It doesn't matter if you're getting walked the fuck down, bro. And it's like, I would expect DC to know more than that, but it's like in boxing, that's rewarded. If you can use ring generalship, move around the cage, pull your opponent into shots, that's called boxing at its finest. I told you guys, Sean fights like a black guy in there. Sean pulling Khamzat into his shots, backing up, piecing him up. That's straight boxing. And then you got fucking brother DC. You got brother DC being like, oh, you know, he was getting walked down the whole round. So what? So the fuck what? Doubled up in strikes 2 at that. Doubled up in strikes 2, but he was getting walked down, so the judges might like prefer that. Why doesn't DC get on that commentary and say the judges should never prefer walking somebody down over actual hitting and not getting hit? Octagon control. It's not called walking forward. It's called octagon control. And I would argue Sean used more octagon control, had more ring generalship than Khamzat. Khamzat just walked forward like a fucking marauder. Forward step, forward step, forward step the whole fucking time. Sean had way more ring generalship, way more IQ in that fight. With an injury. With an injury. Perry spitting facts again. I'm aware that I do be so like, you know, I'm aware that probably how I carry myself. That's why a lot of you guys just can't wait to like fucking be like, oh, Castro, you're wrong. Perry, you're wrong. You know, you were wrong finally on this one, because I'm just almost so self-righteous and a lot of the shit that I say. But it's like, bro, if you watch me every day, I thought that's why you watch me, because you like what I say. I didn't know you were watching me to wait till I fucking am proven wrong. To all the people who watch me to wait till I'm proven wrong, I know that you guys exist now. I didn't know you guys existed before. I thought that everybody just kind of like watched me because you like my takes. I know most of you guys do, but there's definitely a fan base that watches to like wait for me to have my day where I'm wrong. But I just want you guys to know that the only reason why you feel that way about me is because of how often I'm right and how often you're probably wrong. And you get a little bit of a vendetta against me, which is fine. You know, all DC and Joe Rogan do is glaze grappling and calf kicks on commentary. I barely listen to them because I talk during the commentary, but I'll take your word for it. I've never heard much compliments about them. DC doesn't have preferences. Space Kid says, kind of reminded me of the Merab situation. I don't know what was happening with Khamzat. This will be a bit of a complicated thought for you guys, but I mean, some of you guys would understand it. I think that Khamzat was maybe a bit overtrained. Like a lot of times coaches will make you, they'll keep trying to break you in training. I'll put this in super simple terms. I mean, Calvita does it all the time. He always tries to break his guys in training. You've seen all the videos. It's actually pretty crazy, you know, and I'm not trying to diss him right now in hindsight, but I guess I will be doing that. And you guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but at least I put my balls on the table. It's what you guys tune in for. Okay. And it's like, I think that Khamzat and even Merab, Space Kid, wasn't Merab overfought, overtrained, overworked going into that fight? And his body was broken. And that's what I think happened to Khamzat. I think Sam Calvita may have broken Khamzat's body. Khamzat took so many L's in training, right? L's meaning like the coach broke him. You know, I would argue that it's better to have a really tough workout that you could complete and it got hyped up in your mind, right? And in your spirit that was a hard workout and you killed it. You beat the shit out of that workout, right? Coach got to come up with something harder next time because you killing that shit. I think if you step into a fight after training sessions like that, you won't be broken. But I think that's why Khamzat fucking gassed out in the second, bro. I think he's been taking too many L's in training. Sam Calvita, the strength and conditioning coach, he likes to, you know, get the dubs when Khamzat comes over for strength and conditioning. He likes to make sure he pushed him hard. But I mean, you're pushing Khamzat too hard, bro. There's only so much in his nervous system that he could take. And he doesn't need to be taking his hits against his nervous system with you. doing 150 fucking sit-ups. You know, he needs to save the extra. He should be doing 100 sit-ups, passing with flying colors with you, and save that 50 that's gonna actually burn him out. That's gonna boost Sam Calvita's ego. Save that shit for Strickland. You know, where Khamzat's ego's on the table. That's what I think. That's honestly what I think. I think that Khamzat came in there a bit overtrained, just like Merab. And it's because, bro, your spirit, it only has so much, bro. If anyone's ever trained a combat sport, like, it's just as much spirit as it is your body. It's mind and physical working together. A lot of guys will get themselves out of there because their mind tells them to, and it sends a signal to their brain or to their body, and then they get themselves out of there. You know, like, it's super, super simple. And I'm saying super simple because I'm fucking distracted from fucking Perfecto's chat that I'm trying not to read. I actually haven't read it yet. We'll see if I want to read it. Homie been bad vibes. You know, I don't trust him anymore. It's like someone calling me that wants to be on the phone for 20 minutes. Okay, I can't answer your calls anymore. You're ruining my peace. If it was only going to be a 1 minute conversation, I'd answer the phone. You know what I mean? I also wanted to say that Khamzat moving up and shit like that, like Dana's saying, I mean, let's just play the clip real quick. You know, Dana White reveals Khamzat Chimaev asked to move up to light heavyweight immediately after losing to Strickland. He literally walked to me and said, I want to move up. I don't want to fight in this weight class anymore. We're not even going to play the video because I don't got patience for it. That's what he said. And I just want to know, you know, like who cuts more weight? Sean or Khamzat? Can we make a poll? Let's make a poll right now. Who cuts more weight? Khamzat, Sean. And so this is a little bit of the same thing that's happening with this fight now. Is I feel like Sean's win is getting like somewhat dwindled down because he didn't beat the best Khamzat. You know, whoever just voted Khamzat, you a bird brain. I'm sorry, but anyone who votes Khamzat, you a fucking bird brain. What the fuck is wrong with you? I love you. You know what I mean? But if you fucking are voting Khamzat, you a fucking bird brain, bro. The fuck are you talking about? Do you not have eyes? Do you like what is going on with you guys? You guys didn't expect that, did you? An immediate gaslight. You guys thought that was a friendly fucking poll? That ain't no fucking friendly poll. I have an expectation with that poll, as I usually do with things. Shout out to Tony Sal. Shout out to Tony Sal. Yeah, if you voted Khamzat, you a fucking bird brain, bro. I can't not save you. Cannot save you. Strickland and Khamzat are Strickland 6'1", Khamzat 6'2". Strickland gets bigger than Khamzat outside of camp. I don't know who needs to fucking hear it. Wipe the fucking fog out your glasses. Get the boogers out your eyes. You know what I mean? And realize that Sean gets bigger outside of camp. I don't know who needs to hear it. I don't know who needs to hear it. Sean gets bigger outside of camp, so there's really no excuse. Really no excuse. If anything, the excuse should be that Khamzat's crying. Khamzat's crying, and he didn't have to cut as much weight as Sean. Khamzat wants to move up to 205 now. The weight cut was too hard for him. As if Sean doesn't cut the same amount of fucking weight, if not more. Come on now. Can I say this one? Can I say this one? Perfecto, kind of like, you guys know, like, have you guys ever heard of a verbal tipper? Here's the thing, right? A verbal tipper is like Perfecto. You know, he says all the nice things, but his actions, they don't back it up. You know what I mean? He'll always tell me, he'll always give me a verbal tip, Mr. Perfecto. You know, we hear all this stuff. But it's like homie never even renewed his Memby and shit like that. He don't really fuck with me like that. I don't know, Perfecto. I don't know because, and I'm singling out Perfecto because Perfecto wants me to feel like he really one of the locked in street soldiers. And it's like, you nothing but a verbal tipper, Perfecto. Here I've been this whole time thinking you were actually one of the street soldiers. And it's like, not even a member? Crazy. I mean, with all that, I think you should just, you can say the streets are here maybe once a week, Perfecto. Maybe once a week. We gotta bring it down a little bit. We cannot be associating you with the actual, you know, as much as we have been. I thought you were. You did get me, but as of late, I'm just starting to really, really see things. Khamzat cuts like an amateur. Whatever the case, bro. You a world champion, you a professional, you cutting weight like an amateur. It doesn't take away from Sean's win at all. Perfecto says, Perry, you get mad at me for putting my balls on the table. What the fuck, dude? I would not say you put your balls on the table, bro. I would say you're passive aggressive. I got mad at you for being passive aggressive, Perfecto. You want me to call the spade, homie? I'm gonna keep calling it. We can, I don't know if you want. Keep dropping shit in the chat. It's gonna be called out, homie. Unless you just be a cool homie. I mean, really, you just not really a cool homie. All week, you haven't been a cool homie. And this is my first time getting on you, Perfecto. I've been joking, but I don't know, homie. I mean, I just don't even know if you know what a fucking joke is anymore. I thought you did. But I mean, I don't know. A lot of you guys don't know the jokes and shit like that, which is funny to me, but it's fine. You know? Okay, so yeah, I mean, Unbroken says, didn't Max Holloway say that too? He doesn't like to overtrain, just maintenance. Yeah. Ziggy says, Khamzat was overtrained and very heavy with a horrible cut. I was even more sure Sean would win after weigh-ins. Yeah, the weigh-ins definitely made me more confident. You can tell when their aura is broken. Happy Mother's Day and Two Dads Day, everyone. Felder's the best commentator. I would agree with you. Javi says, expose the polls. Can Perfecto do the turtle with his balls on the table? 67% saying Khamzat cuts more weight than Strickland. I think you guys are actually crazy. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Someone who commented that Khamzat cuts more weight than Strickland, like, why do you think that? We have never seen Khamzat fat as fuck. We've seen Strickland fat as fuck. Khamzat 1 inch taller than Sean. If that, they probably lying about it. So with that being said, Strickland beat Khamzat fair and square. No robbery, no fixing, none of that. Yeah. Khamzat is dense. Is that another word for big boned? Cupcake, please don't tell me dense means you mean dense isn't big boned, because I'm gonna have to debunk it. Big bone doesn't even exist, bro. What do you mean dense? And again, you guys didn't watch the fight. I mean, Strickland was way bigger than Khamzat in the cage. That's why it's like I don't even get what you guys are on right now. Strickland was way bigger than Khamzat in the cage. But just because, like, I don't know, a lot of people just must not watch shit, A lot of people must just not watch shit. And it's like, oh, Khamzat, I hear he's big. He's a big guy. He can't make 85. He can't make 70. Of course he cuts more weight than Strickland. It's like, damn, bro. Okay. All right. Just remember I told you this. Strickland was the bigger guy in the cage last night. He cuts more weight. And really, this whole weight talk thing for Khamzat means nothing. Move up to 205 if you want to, homie. It's not why you lost the fight. You know, you lost the fight due to other reasons. Arguably because you're just not cutting weight the right way. It's not that you're in the wrong weight class. You just don't know how to cut weight or something. How the fuck not? You want me to teach you? I got you if you need it. You know what I mean? We could get you down to weight walking on the fucking treadmill and just training MMA. We don't even need you to fucking run or nothing. We don't need you doing no sit-ups on the hill, nothing. I'll get you there doing fucking walking on the treadmill and you know what I mean? Just doing your daily MMA sparrings and trainings. They listen to too many Joe Rogan podcasts. It's just crazy the lack of ability for people to think on their own. That's why I'm like insulting people who say that about Khamzat, because it's like, bro, I just need you guys to know that I really feel conviction that you're wrong about that. Like a lot of conviction that you're wrong about that. That Khamzat cuts more weight. Cupcake says, Sean eating that American food. So again, if he eating that American food, he's bigger than Khamzat. Americans fatter than everybody else in the whole world. Cupcake says, or Unbroken says, I just can't believe Khamzat is taller. He looks like a dwarf to me. He's literally 1 inch taller than Strickland, and that could be a lie. Cupcake says density in bones exists, and also density of fascia, muscle / ligaments. Big bone does not exist, Cupcake. Big bone does not exist. It's a myth. Everybody's skeleton is the same. Nobody's bones weigh more than the other person. Every 6-foot person's skeleton is going to be the same thing. But again, you can use the words like, oh, he has denser fascia, denser muscle, denser ligaments. Who was bigger in the cage last night, Cupcake? Sean is fluffy, not dense, but I'm happy he won. I was rooting for him. I know, bro, but again, it's like I'm gonna be fucking just losing all my viewers just going after you guys. So I'm just gonna chill out a little bit. Cupcake, if you think I'm silly for thinking that, that's fine, bro. We'll just agree to disagree. Yeah, 2 6 feet people can have different reaches and hips, bro. But that doesn't or I don't even know about the hip thing, but that doesn't mean, I mean, bro. Are we being scientists now? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Let's just see. When I was in middle school, my science teacher told me being big boned is a myth. Can someone be big boned? Yes, you can be big boned. Have a larger, wider skeletal frame, shoulders, rib cage, or joints than average, which can occur. God, I'm literally battling with Google looker uppers. However, this typically only accounts for a moderate difference in weight, roughly 10 pounds at most. It's like it's so minuscule. It's so minuscule. Let's put this in perspective though. Roughly 10 pounds at most. So you're talking the most of the spectrum, right? Is 10 pounds. Giving Cupcake the credit and being like, oh, Khamzat's more dense than Strickland. Are we really going to be like, oh, he's on the highest end of the spectrum? He's on the highest end of the spectrum. I don't really see what you're saying, Cupcake. I don't. Because of what I just said, bro. Like, what do you, like, I just can't do it with a lot of this shit. You guys are killing me. I might even crash out. No, I don't see what you're saying, homie, and I'm not even going to explain it. How about that? Don't see what you're saying, and I'm not going to explain it. Sean Strickland was bigger in the cage. Sean Strickland was bigger in the cage. Talking about big boned. You don't even know that. You don't even know that. What I know though is Strickland was bigger in the cage. So that's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much it. Then don't see it, brother. Stay blind. Okay. Was Sean bigger than Khamzat in the cage, Cupcake? Because you are just speculating that Khamzat's big boned. You don't know the guy. You have not done some body scan on him. You're just saying that. Like literally just saying that. You have no x-ray goggles. So you're telling me stay in the dark as if you've been enlightened. I mean, you're making an assumption, bro, based off of zero knowledge of nothing. You're just saying that. I love you though. I love you too. I love you too. But you don't think Strickland was the bigger guy in the cage? No one wants to answer that. People want to talk about big boned and shit. Problem is I give your guys' narratives too much credit. You know what I mean? I should really just blow right past it. You can see density. You want to stay on density or you want to speak about who was bigger in the cage, Cupcake? Because and speaking about you can see density with your eyes, you can't. You can see who's bigger in the cage, you can't. We're about to end this conversation, Cupcake. You can see a difference in body frames in the cage more than you can see x-ray vision through their fucking density. That's insane. I don't even know what you're saying. Sean looked bigger, but I think Khamzat still cuts more weight. Okay, don't believe your eyes then. Just think that. Like literally I could not even help you if that's what you think. What's next? Sean wants to fight him, Evav. Bro, you're so funny. I love you. You think Khamzat cuts more weight based on what though? It's just like hilarious to me. It's actually hilarious to me. The fact he seemed to struggle more, LOL. It's like, oh my God, guys. Look more dread on the scale. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no saving you guys. There's no saving you guys. It's like KZ, bro. You don't want to think about anything I like. What is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you guys? I just got here, dog. My bad. It's no worries, homie. I'm out on this one. Shout out Tyler Betts. What else? Okay, so Paramount Plus. Again though, I will say, you know what? Actually, I guess I'll just start learning. I guess I'll just start learning my lessons. I guess I'll just start learning my lessons. KZ says I didn't hear your side of it. It's no worries, homie. You could just rewind the stream and you'll hear it. Now, Strickland, Strickland got canceled by Paramount Plus. Okay, they did it again. His second fight week in a row, canceled by Paramount Plus. And if you guys don't know about it, guy made a joke because his nose is big. He looks ugly. Not really that he looks ugly, though, but he looks ugly. And his nose is big. So he said, what happened to my face? I look like a horror movie. I look like I'm part of APAC. And, you know, who's Paramount Plus owned by? You already guessed it. You already guessed it. And who is the UFC owned by? You already guessed it. You already guessed it. So let's play it. Let's play it.
What happened to my face? Like a horror movie.
You were in a 5-round fight. It was a good one.
Christ, I look like I'm part of APAC.
Yeah. Were you surprised in that second?
Yeah. The moment you let go of my back, you're, oh my God, what happened to my face? Like a horror movie.
Were you surprised in that second round when you?
Yeah. The moment you let go of my back, you're, oh my God, what happened to my face? Like a horror movie.
You were in a 5-round fight. It was a good one.
Christ, I look like I'm part of APAC.
Yeah. Were you surprised in that second?
Yeah. The moment you let go of my back, you're, oh my God, what happened to my face? Like a horror movie.
Were you surprised in that second round when you?
Yeah. The moment you let go of my back, you're.
So there we go. And then I captioned the post and I said Paramount Plus YouTube channel edited out a Jewish joke Sean Strickland made on the UFC 328 post show broadcast where he compared his broken nose to looking like a member of APAC. Keep silencing him and we'll keep blowing the story up twice as big. So that's what we're going to do. It's really not even that big of a deal, bro. It's barely even a bad joke. Like, who cares? They let that fucking whole Muslim bit slide through the cracks, but they're what's the word? Their butthurt about this is just crazy. It's actually crazy. Finally, we get into the juice. Thank you, Tux, for the $2 donut, my man. Noticer punch. Oh, noticer punch. Paramount can't take a joke. I know. It's like, I don't even like I said, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? In other words, he's like, oh, I look like a Jew. My nose is big. It's like, is that not a funny joke? Like, not that it's the most funny thing in the world, but it's just like a fucking joke, bro. It's just a joke. So Sean selling the fight, right? Just so you guys know, it's like, no, I don't. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, bro. Just gonna keep my mouth shut. You guys really have put me into a doozy today, though. I won't even lie. Yeah, I don't know, Cupcake. Maybe on the density. Anyway. Strickland talking about how he sells the fights.
I sell fights. I mean, look at the UFC, how fucking boring it is. Like, really, like, the UFC is so fucking boring. Like, I didn't even know half the, like, other than Alex, and Alex doesn't even talk. He's just big and scary. You know, I mean, that guy just knocks everybody out. But, like, other than Alex, like, it's just fucking boring, dude.
Did you expect Khamzat to actually wrap the belt around you?
You know, man, there is something, and, like, you guys can't, unless you've experienced it, you just don't know what it's like. When you go and fight another man and, like, bro, your soul is just exposed. When you're fucking bleeding and he's bleeding and, like, I want to quit, he wants to quit. We don't want to be there. Like, you just have this level of respect for one another that it like transcends race, religion, like nationality, country. It's just, it's something that you just don't know. After, like, you kind of become someone's brother after you and him try to die, win or lose, you know.
That was after the fight, but even the broadcast was pretty shocked that you guys like touched gloves during the instructions. So why do that?
You know, like Chimaev said, I made him the most money he's ever made on a fight. You're welcome, Chimaev.
Yeah, I don't know how deeply you want to get into this, but I would really like to know, like, when you said you're selling the fight, and do you feel like you and Khamzat worked together to manufacture something here, or was there?
No. At the moment, the guy kicked me in the balls. The fuck, dude. You know, I don't like to be threatened. Like, and maybe it's just like who he is as a person, but like when he was in the gym, he was really threatening, right? Like he just had that threatening demeanor. And maybe it's like the little man inside me, but when you threaten me, I just like, I want to fucking murder you. I want to kill you. So like, and maybe he didn't take it that way. Maybe it's just his like Chechen sense of humor, but like always in the gym, he would like always kind of like punk me, you know, where I was like, well, let's go spar. And we would never spar. So like, I mean, maybe, dude, I could have manufactured the whole situation in my head, you guys, to be honest. There's times when you're mentally not well, you know, like you'll have interactions with people and like sometimes like your brain thinks something else happened where like you got to sit back and you wait. And you got to start like come to the problem. That's why I like training and I train so much because like there'll be times where I'm like leaking blood everywhere. I don't want to blow my nose. But there'll be times where, like, I'll have an interaction with somebody, and, like, bro, it's like my brain hallucinates the entire interaction. So there's a chance that I just hallucinated that entire interaction with Chimaev. I sell fights. I mean,
So I tried to tell you guys that I did sniff this out earlier in the week, but yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That says, let me know when you're ready, Strickland. Yeah, this isn't
Brady,
the one.
what's easy money?
This isn't the one, but
Somebody said go train for Sean Brady. Nigga, not Brady.
Sean and Khamzat had me fooled. Yeah, they had me fooled too, KZ. They knew Sean was going to shock the world. Or I knew Sean was going to shock the world. Yeah, I knew it too, James.
Brady Bunch, easy money. I ain't got to train for him. I do whatever for this fight camp. I ain't gonna lie to you. This stylistically, this is the best fight I can have. I ain't got to do nothing for this fight. Let y'all know, man. All I've been doing is sleeping, eating, and fucking.
Yeah, I could even like laugh at funny shit. I could even laugh at funny shit like this. Like this is kind of funny.
His jiu-jitsu is so his top control is so excellent with his ground and pound. He's just so good at opening up some.
We're not finna watch that whole thing. But yeah, all Joaquin's clips are coming back, and it's like, bro, yeah, man, you gotta take that on the chin, homie. For a fact, you gotta take that on the chin. He's joking too. Same issue though. Me and Joaquin, this is the thing. Me and Joaquin, we just funny dudes, and people be fucking bitching and moaning about it. You know? He's obviously joking. I did ask him in the interview though, and he said it was a joke. He probably got some the night before the fight. Wish I would have seen that before I bet and picked Buckley. I know. I knew Sean was going to shock the world. Here's another one.
Oh, this box not big. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, damn. Well, I'm just running my mouth too much. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't practiced no wrestling, y'all. I ain't done nothing about wrestling, no jiu-jitsu. We been, hold on. Let me show y'all where we at. Hey, Brady, what you finna do?
I'm about to box.
You about to box, right? What y'all doing in there? They boxing. What they doing in there, Jose?
Nah, they're fighting.
Man, look, that's all we do over here, man. We throw hands. We throw hands. We don't do no wrestling around here. All right?
The annoying thing is that like everyone will glaze this dude and suck him off as long as he wins, right? He could say this, everyone gonna think it's funny as long as he wins. Say this, win the fight, it's funny, right? But God forbid he loses. And it's just like, bro, what's wrong with you guys? Like, honestly, what's wrong with you guys? Homie makes you laugh, you know what I mean? Gives you guys what you want, trolls his opponent. You guys love it. You know he's not being serious. If he wins, you would be all for it. He loses, oh God. It's just the social media world we live in, though. It'll go viral. The post will go viral. I'll give it to you. But yeah. All right, boys. I'm over it.